Come on in the building, ladies and gents. Come on in the building. Come on in the building. I apologize, I'm a little late today. I was trying to make it home to do my show, but you know, couldn't make it home in time. So now I'm just out here in my little spot, enjoying the weather and enjoying the waterfall. You did? Come on in the building, ladies and gents. What's happening with it, homie? Young World in the building. What's up, Welsh in the building? What's happening, Welsh? Craig L, DJ Matic, Rick Blackwell, Sniper in the building. I Am Legend Boxing. King Strick, what's happening? King Strick, man, what y'all doing over there at the Knicks, man? You can't play with your food, man. Get rid of them Celtics, man, before it's too late. I'm telling y'all. Dirt Gang boss, what it do? TY Boxing 02, AB, Sal's Blog Spot. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? So yeah, I ain't got no topics today. I'm just, you know, we're gonna freestyle it. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we're gonna talk about. What's up, my lovely sister Shower? Bush Baby Boxing. The musician, what it do, family? Dale Reed. What it do? What it do? Yes, Sister Shower. I think I'm gonna have one of our meet and greets out here in Milwaukee, so I can take y'all to some spots. I think the next one, well, you know, this one right here coming up gonna be in Vegas, of course. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the LDBC meet and greet in Vegas, hosted by Team Haney. We got a nice spot, real nice spot, man. Y'all gonna like this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna like this one. So, man, don't miss it, because you're gonna be mad at yourself if you miss it, I'm telling you. And then after that, we're supposed to do New York. And then I think after that, we're gonna either do Tuscaloosa or we're gonna do Milwaukee. Sal's Blog Spot says 78. I walked out my desk job last Monday. Now they're begging me to come back, but no raise. What's the move in your opinion? But I have interviews lined up. It depends on why you left. It depends on why you left. If you left due to some injustice or something, you gotta stand on business. You know what I'm saying? If you left because of money, then you gotta negotiate that money. If they ask you to come back, then negotiate that money and say, hey, look, I need X, Y, and Z so that I can feel comfortable up in here and to do my job to the best of my ability. Yeah, I'm gonna need another, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z. What's happening with the insane homie Stormy B-Man in the building? Code 67. Shout out to Justin Cash in that super chat. Appreciate the love. He said thoughts on Tory Lanez. Hey man, Tory Lanez, this is a sad situation. Because from what I hear, from what I gather, Tory Lanez now new evidence has come out where the bodyguard for the Kelsey chick is saying that Tory Lanez didn't shoot Meg Thee Stallion. He's saying that Kelsey shot Meg Thee Stallion. Well, he said Kelsey was shooting, I should say. Kelsey was shooting, and then Tory Lanez slapped the gun out of her hand while she was shooting, and the gun hit the ground, and the gun went off. And that's how Meg allegedly got popped in the foot or the leg. The most important thing that we all gotta know from Tory Lanez's story, Meg Thee Stallion and Kelsey, and from the Diddy situation, kids, the most important thing to do is just to stay off of drugs. Stay off of drugs, because when you're on drugs, stuff happens, you get the details wrong, you don't know what happened, and you know, just like, it's ridiculous that you don't know who shot you when it's only 3 people and you don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. And Diddy and Cassie's situation is ridiculous. Every day they getting high and just acting a fool, man. It's just ridiculous, man. beating each other up, having sex parties constantly. This woman got sores in her mouth from all the oh wow, I just missed that fish. What was that, bass? Had the smallmouth. Yeah, it's all kind of nasty stuff going on, filth on filth, and it all got to do with drugs, man. Stay out for drugs, kids. Powerhouse watching in the super chat, appreciate the love. He says, I want Dev versus Rolly headliner. I'll buy that pay-per-view. Yeah, Devin is signed, is already lined up to, he's gonna make like 20 million fighting Ryan Garcia. If Ryan show up for the fight. If Ryan don't pop dirty. But I'm telling you right now, Ryan Garcia is looking for a way to cheat Deon Haney right now, bro. He's looking for a way. He's not confident. He needs some type of way to win this fight. What's up, Vincent Williams, my brother Stormy B, man, insane talk. And Wild Willis, what it do, fam? Appreciate the love in that super chat. He says, respect to the Pacers. They beat my Cavs. Hey, man, I'm glad the Pacers beat the Cavs because it made me feel better as a Bucks fan. Now I know we just didn't suck automatically, just royally suck. I mean, they beat the best team in the East. Cooked them, too. Yeah, this is my little spot, man. I got a lot of spots, bro. This ain't even my favorite spot. It's just one of them. I'm just in the mood to see this waterfall right now. But I got another spot out in Thingsville I go to. But they doing construction over there, so I can't really get there how I want to. I can get there, but I'm gonna have to walk like a mile, and I ain't got time for all that. I got a few spots. I'm gonna take you out to some other spots. I don't know. I can't go live from the lakefront because whenever I try to go live from Milwaukee, from Lake Michigan, my phone it's horrible reception. I mean horrible. I don't care if I just paid the bill and my data just recharged, bro. It's the reception over there is horrible. Yeah, this is part of the Milwaukee River. You know what I'm saying? There's some nice fishing out here in August, like not August, but like probably when the salmon run, bro. When the salmon run, I'm telling you, bro. You come out here, get you some waders, walk out there, man. Cause it's not that deep. It's only like maybe 2 or 3 feet deep. And the deepest part, probably about 3 feet deep. You can walk out there with some waders, bro, and you can catch you some huge salmon. Now I'm talking about 20, 30, 40-pound salmon. Take them jokers home, cook them up, man, or you know just fillet them and get them ready. You'll have enough meat to last you a year, man. Brown trout, all that stuff. For sure, Shower. I got so many pictures in my phone. See, I be taking pictures of like nature and stuff, deer and trees and stuff. I'm into that kind of thing. But you know, I keep it to myself because it's my own personal pleasure. Whenever I'm like, you know, whenever I just want to lift myself up, my spirits up or something, I look at some of them pictures I took from different sceneries and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to show nobody else it because it's mine. You know, that's one thing on this world is mine. My personal, beautiful pictures of trees and birds, and that's my thing. You know what I mean? Now the 86 in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. It says, salute, general, salute to them mighty. LDBC, what it do, fam? Powerhouse watching, bro. Come get up with us, man. When we have a meet and greet or something out here in Milwaukee, and then I'll take y'all to some nice spots, man. Some of y'all that live in the big cities, man, and y'all don't get to see nature and stuff, man. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all some spots, man. Beautiful stuff, man. Smash that like button. If y'all want to hit the like button, all you gotta do is double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, and it's gonna get a heart. It's automatically gonna get a like button. All right, but anyway, yeah, Deon Haney is set to fight Ryan Garcia in October. Anything go wrong, then Deon Haney could have a big fight on the Canelo Crawford undercard, depending on what Ryan gonna do. Right now, Ryan is acting like he wants to smoke with Devin, but we'll see. Chop Shop said on the boat, depending on how big the boat is, bro. I'm a big dude, so I'm in the boat gotta be big, bro. I'm not getting on no little 9 foot, 9.5 foot, 10 foot boat. Not doing it. Not getting on no little small boat. I hate small boats, bro. Young fighter, I'm in Milwaukee, bro. I'm in Milwaukee. I'm just at the river. Milwaukee River is real big, so it's like 100 different spots of the river you can go to. What's up, my brother Joe Thompson in the building? Double tap the screen and hit that like button, y'all. That's all you gotta do. Double tap your screen. What you be fishing for, Chop Shop? What's your favorite fish to fish for? Like, what's your favorite fish to fish for? I ain't talking about the best tasting or whatever. I mean, unless they both the same. What's your favorite fish to fish for? What's up, Sister Shakila Fields in the building? How you doing, lovely? Okay, you said big cats, catfish. Yeah, I love fishing for catfish too, but I haven't been very successful with catfishing. I mean, I can catch them, but like some of my guys, they smash catfish, bro. I haven't been able to smash them like that. Hopefully this year change. I can smash some big ones, but usually I'm a pan fisherman myself. Bluegill, crappie, you know what I'm saying? Even I can even get yellow perch, walleye. I got a freezer full of yellow perch right now. Yeah, I smashed some yellow perch a couple months ago at the lake. I filleted them. I got a freezer full of them. I'm gonna do a video when I cook them up. David Jackson in the super chat with the 2-piece. Thank you, sir. Thank you, brother. He says tank fighting on his mama's birthday. No excuses this time. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Tank, bro. My thing is, it's the Tank fans, bro. Tank fans is on the internet saying the most ridiculous stuff, bro. Tank fans on the internet talking about Tank is, Turkey Owl Shake is trying to, what they say? Somebody told me, send me this thing. They say Turkey Owl Shake is trying to stop Tank's fight and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. Then they say Turkey Owl Shake is finna get kicked out the U.S. because of the new Pope. The new Pope is American, and Turkey Owl Shake and the Pope don't get along. I'm like, oh my, bro, what's wrong with Tank fans, fam? Yeah, this is like disgusting. Like, y'all saying anything now. Y'all dudes need to go get on y'all medication or something. I don't know what y'all doing. How y'all even believe this stuff? I be seeing people gassing these people up like, hey man, that's deep. Keep dropping that truth, man. Them truth bombs, man. Keep dropping that truth bombs, man. Turkey Owl Shake. He don't want no smoke with the Pope, man. Pope from America. Like, what in the world y'all talking about? The Chop Shop coming through with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. So I like fishing for those too. I never tasted Never tasted bluegill, and I've heard it's the best tasting freshwater fish. So I use them as bait as well. Yeah, if you catch big catfish, then bluegill is the perfect bait. But what's up, Iron Trail Will? What to do, fam? JC Storyteller, all the brothers in the building, D-Man Jr. But look, what I do is, I haven't had a lot of luck with catfish. I mean, I do catch them, don't get me wrong. I catch them, but I just never caught like a record mass, huge catfish that I can show pictures and be proud of. I mean, I caught, like, I think the biggest catfish I ever caught was like maybe a 8-pound channel cat, which is a big fish to me, but you know, some of my boys, they catch some monsters, blue cats and flatheads. But bluegill is, man, out here in Wisconsin, we got the best bluegill fishing, bro. The water cold out here, so the fish taste the better. And you can get you some nice eaters, man. Any bluegill over 7 inches is a good eater. Any bluegill over 7 inches is a good eater. You know what I'm saying? I know some spots we get these, man. Look, crappie. Crappie tastes the best because it come out of cold water. But I'm gonna tell you something. I disagree that bluegill is the best tasting fish though. They great. Trust me, they great. But the best tasting freshwater fish to me is lake perch, yellow perch, or walleye. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what size you get them in. Yellow perch and walleye, man. Best thing. I got some walleye in the freezer too, in my deep freezer. I got walleye, bluegill, and yellow perch in my deep freezer right now. I'm gonna break it out in a couple months, probably like July, maybe even next month in June. I don't know. Snacks B, what it do? The lovely, beautiful brown sugar Tay is in the building. Hey y'all, if y'all want to hit the like button, all you gotta do is double tap the screen. Double tap your screen real quick, and the like button will be here. Dude down there fishing right now. He ain't caught nothing since I've been here. But it ain't always about catching something. Sometimes it's about being outside, enjoying your own personal peace. You know what I'm saying? Your own place and time, being at one with the universe. It ain't always about, you ain't always got to catch something at the hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's about the hunt. I love fishing, man. You know, that's why I don't take a lot of people fishing with me unless they get it. Some people just, you know, they act like kids. Oh, I ain't caught nothing, man. Man, we ain't catching nothing in this spot. Let's go to another spot. Like, bro, relax, fam. The fish, like we out here, we bonding with nature, man. We gonna be all right. Just chill out. Nah, man, let's go somewhere else. Somebody like that, man, you can't come fishing with me. Now, we ain't catching nothing in the first 30, 40 minutes. And when we prime time in the spot where they should be biting, then we can go somewhere else. We go somewhere else then. Or a different part of the lake or river. Will said you need a bigger cooler. Now I just ordered me a cooler off of Amazon. I ordered me a nice cooler off of Amazon. I think I paid $100 for it. I was trying to find a cheap one from the thrift store. I told my wife loved going to the thrift store, man. She loved finding deals and stuff. So I said, look, baby, if you see a cooler for me, I can have fishing, let me know. I just need one with a handle and wheels. And because my other cooler, I left on a fishing trip with somebody and they never gave it back, they stole it. But I just ordered one from Amazon. I think I paid $100. It's a 100, was it 80? It might be 80 quarts or something. It's a nice size cooler. It's big, and it keep the whole ice real well. Keep the ice. I put two 5-pound bags of ice in the cooler, or 8-pound bags of ice, I think it was. I put 2 8-pound bags of ice in that cooler on Mother's Day. Drove an hour all the way to my mom's house. Put some sodas and stuff and all the stuff in the cooler. And when I think I left about maybe 5 hours later, it probably was only like maybe a liter of water that had melted. Everything else was that stuff was still ice up in there. I had to waste all that good ice and pour it on my mama's lawn. He said, any thoughts on the DDG Haley Berry situation? Yeah, I'm going to talk about that. I just want to do a little bit more research because as of right now, I just found out who DDG is. You know, he's a rapper or something. You know, I don't know who dude is. The Haley Berry chick, they say that's the girl from The Little Mermaid, right? So I'm hearing, I know she got a restraining order against him. She posted pictures claiming that he been putting hands on her and stuff, and he real emotional, he get angry. And then I hear other reports saying that she's crazy and she's making a lot of this stuff up. She want full custody of the kid and all that kind of stuff. So let me do my research on that, and then I'll come back. And I don't want to speak on it and not know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Chop, what's happening with it? In the super chat, appreciate the love with the 5-piece. He says, I had 2 car accidents, lost a few months ago. Totaled my car with 6 months to pay it off. Man. So just my Toyota Tundra out of it. He says, the boat is next. Equal big cats. Okay. Okay. Trey Titan say that the waterfall is majestic. Now I love this, man. This is what I do, bro. I love just coming outside. Whenever I get stressed out or something bothering me, I just come outside with nature, man. Breathe in this air around the water, green grass, trees, bro. This is peace right here. This is my peace, man. Straight up. This is my peace right here, man. Just get my mental back right. I feel bad for anybody who can't just pull up on something like this. I got stuff like this in every direction I live at. I can go, this like I said, this ain't even my favorite spot, bro. This is just one spot I've been coming to lately because it's so close. But this ain't even my favorite spot. Give me some more topics, y'all. Will say, I just bought a 2015 Dodge Ram. Okay. Shaw would say, we have a major river and plenty of nature here. Love nature, me too. I love nature. I'm gonna tell you the best thing to do when you're really in that groove. I'm telling you something. Go to the park or something like this. You got your grill, or if they got a grill already there, man, make you some lunch or something, man. Some burgers, some dogs, or maybe some chicken or something on the grill, and just be chilling in nature, man. That's some of the most peaceful, best feeling in the world, boy. You said what? Blair Cobb talking about dead for? I didn't see it. But, you know, Blair Cobb is a clown. And Deon Haney is the popular topic right now. They say he ain't famous and he ain't this and he ain't that. However, this dude is always the topic of every conversation. You just had a card a couple weeks ago with Deon Haney versus Ramirez, Teofimo Lopez, right? Versus what's the old boy name? Teofimo Lopez versus old boy. Then you had Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. And you had Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull. And you had Inuit. You had Monster Inuit. All this stuff happened within a 3-day period, a 3-day weekend. And the only thing people are talking about is Deon Haney winning his fight. But, oh, it was boring. Oh, we got to change the rules about running and boxing. Like, what? So how did Deon Haney get more attention for winning his fight, but y'all say it was boring? He gets more attention than that for that, but Teofimo Lopez is going on 4 racist rants and ain't getting no attention. Bro, some of these channels, bro, straight jigs. I'm telling y'all. Oh, dude just caught him a fish. Caught him a little bluegill, I think. Caught him a little bluegill. Yeah, it's gonna be hard pressed to find some nice size bluegills in this area. Man, it's a place in Rome, Wisconsin, man. I'm not telling y'all where it's at, but man, Rome got a river to go through there. Man, it's this place out there, I'm telling you, fam. Bro, the biggest bluegill I ever caught in my life was in Rome, Wisconsin, man. Like, man, oh my God, bro. And they just look different. They big and black. And they got like, the bulls, the males got like, they black, and they got like a orange or red chest. Bright orange or bright red chest, man. Them jokers is humongous, bro. Man. Biggest bluegill I caught, man, consistently was in Rome. Yep, and I didn't even like the spot when I first got there. My boy told me about it. I said, man, this ain't gonna hit. He was like, nah, man, this gonna do it. I'm like, man, this is weak. And I just saw this small little body of water behind this factory. And I just put a whole night crawler on the jig here. So I just want to see what it do, right? Because you put a whole night crawler, if something in that water, it's gonna hit that night crawler. So I said, all right, let me see what it's gonna do. Man, boom, I got hit, and I got the I said, man, something is a bass. Slab bluegill, man, slab. All right, notches bluegill. So yeah, I pulled that in, took some pictures with it. I gotta go to my desktop and get them pictures and put them on YouTube. But yeah, man, I caught me some slabs up in the Rome. And then they got a lot of rock bass. I don't know if y'all into rock bass, but rock bass are like, they sunfish. They're in the sunfish family, like bluegills and stuff. But they got a big mouth, and a lot of people call them bass. So they got the nickname rock bass. But they be around places like this. They don't really be right underneath the waterfall. They be around the rocks and the edges. You know what I'm saying? Where they ambush attackers and stuff like that. Rock bass is real good fishing though. Real good eating too. They're real good eating. I don't like eating largemouth bass or even smallmouth bass. It's not that they don't taste bad or nothing. It's just that, you know, I'm so used to releasing them. You know what I'm saying? Because I catch them pretty much for sport. I catch bass for sport, but if I can catch me some white bass, striped bass, rock bass, I'm eating the hell out of them. They're gonna get it. The dirt gang, the dirt road kennels, what's happening with it? He said the no running rule was hilarious. I think it was a ploy to create some buzz for content. Yeah, these dudes is, man, ridiculous, bro. The no running rule. We ain't gonna get rid of racism in boxing. We ain't gonna tighten up on the PED usage. We gonna get the no running rule. Yeah, we're not gonna penalize dudes for not knowing how to cut the ring off. Professional fighters don't know how to cut the ring off. And yeah, by the way, we're gonna do Game Dog Talk tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, excuse me, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna do Game Dog Talk tomorrow, y'all. So they making money off of Devin and Bill Haney. Fact. Exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. What's up, Condo? What it do, fam? Salute. Y'all double tap the screen to hit that like button. Double tap the screen to hit the like button. Sister Shaw says, leave it to a buck-eyed simpleton to make a big deal out of anything but PED use. Yeah, you can't help yourself. Jig is gonna jig. Jigs is gonna jig. Make sure y'all sub to my channel, my other channel, the No 304 Show. No 304 Show. We was live last night talking about the Diddy situation. Me and Blu-ray. We had a panel. The brother JM pulled up. The brother Drew Titan pulled up. Ram pulled up. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh yeah, I had got into it with this crazy white woman. Crazy white woman pulled up, talking crazy, calling me a simp. She don't even know what simp means. In her mind, she thinks simps are guys. She say she think a simp is a guy who talking crazy about 304s. She don't know what simp is, so she was offended by my title of my channel called the No 304 Show. She was offended by that, so she came in talking crazy. Yeah, we let her embarrass herself. She was clearly an ex-prostitute, dope fiend type chick. Yeah, she was an ex-prostitute, dope fiend. Clear as day. She said, "Oh, I know all about it. I'm triggered by this. I know all about it." She's trying to take up for Cassie, talking about, and this is how I know she trying to relate her situation to Cassie. She talking about some Cassie first got in the game, red flag right there. When a woman used the word the game, you already know she a 304. Right? Because the only people who use the word the game is pimping and the hoes. So she say, when Cassie first got in the game, she didn't know no better. She wasn't very experienced with sex, and she got with this guy Diddy, and he was powerful and got a lot of money, and he took advantage of her, and she couldn't get away from his crazy behind and this and that. I said, nah, yeah, you going back to your childhood or your time when you got back when you first got in the game as a 304, and now you trying to relate that to Cassie. That's not how that works. You say, do I mess with crypto stocks? Nah, bro. I don't mess with them. There'd be too many weird stories about crypto. Yeah. So 78, why isn't the trial on TV? Feel like something being hidden. Well, the trial not going to be on TV because of what happened with the OJ case. They don't like having them trials on TV no more, the black folks. And then on top of that, this is a case dealing with women alleging that they were victims of, they alleged they were victims of some type of abuse. You know, they're going to have to show pictures and videos, and they don't want that on TV. But, you know, it is what it is. Cassie said a whole lot of stuff. I'm not going to dwell on it in this show, but she said a whole lot of stuff yesterday that was so revealing that the defense team should be able to eat this up, eat her alive, bro. Some of that stuff she said didn't make no sense. She had one transaction where she said that Diddy was all excited about her smashing this dude. Some dude that Diddy, you know, Diddy, he's zesty. He got that little bisexual stuff going on with him. But she said Diddy was like excited about her, that possibility of her smashing some dude, but she had just had 2 freak-offs that day. So Diddy said, hey, what you think about him? And she said that she told him, no, I don't feel like it right now, maybe later. So then he was like, okay, I'll wait. She said Diddy told her, all right, I'm sorry, I'll wait until you're in the mood. So if he's waiting for you to get back in the mood, then how is he forcing you to do anything? I don't know how this is going over people's head. If the man literally said, I'll wait for you to get back in the mood, how is he forcing you to do something? Bro, this chick is a liar, a freak, a nasty theopho. And Diddy's a creepazoid for even watching. Ain't no way I'm gonna let just be in the room jacking off watching somebody smash my chick. No way, no how. But see, this is stuff ain't nobody gonna talk about, because a lot of these YouTube channels, they pandering to the broads. They pandering to these chicks because there's a lot of chicks out here that want to be victims, because they regret the decisions they made when they were younger. So now they're trying to act like they were victims and they were forced to do stuff. So a lot of these channels pander to. I'm not gonna pander to none of that. I can't do it. I got a son out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I done had women lie on me. I still got a son that's in his 20s. I'm not gonna play them games with that. Not at all. I don't condone or support any woman making a grown woman decision and then not standing on it. Right? If I go to the casino as a grown man and I gamble on something and I lose my money, I can't turn around and cry and say the casino finessed me, they tricked me, and oh, this ain't fair. No, I made a decision and I gotta live with it. Men are forced to live with the consequences of their actions. But for some reason, in this society, they're trying to change the rules to where a woman who makes a conscious decision, she don't have to live with the consequences of her actions. A decision she make, no, somehow a man was smarter than her. Somehow a man manipulated her. Like, bro, hold up. Okay, fine. If y'all want to tell me that men are smarter than women, cool. Let's go down that road. But if you're telling me that a man and a woman are equal, but then when it suits your agenda, you want to tell me how this man manipulated her and finessed her, coerced her into doing shit that she didn't want to do, and oh man, I ain't got time for that bull. Nope, can't do it. What's up, DOG? He said no notification. Well, that's YouTube. They ain't gonna send out no notification. And I'm using their app. I'm using their app and they still ain't sending out notifications. YouTube dirty, bro. That's how they do. But tomorrow I'll be back on my screen, y'all. Exactly, Will. Diddy was up there cucking. He's a cuck. He want to see his girl get smashed by other dudes, and he want to jack off to it. That's his business. That's not my thing, but that's his business. But another thing that's hilarious to me is how, for all these years, this country have been pushing this zesty stuff. They've been talking about tolerance, zesty tolerance, and oh man, black men are so homophobic and all this type of stuff, right? But now, y'all find out Diddy got a little zest to him, and everybody trying to shame him for being zesty. I'm trying to figure it out, like, which one is it? Right? Are y'all okay with the zest? And we gotta be tolerant and all this liberal, progressive stuff y'all talking about, or is it we need to shame him for being zesty? Y'all gotta make up your mind which one it's gonna be. Because the man was doing some freaky stuff with his girl in the privacy of their own little situation, and it is what it is. And her husband is the simp. This dude married a woman that was literally getting peed on every day by different guys. She finding these guys on Craigslist, dudes coming in urinating on her, and her husband married her. Oh my God! And then y'all got the nerve to come on YouTube talking about don't nobody want no 3 or 4. Ain't nobody, you ain't never gonna find a man to marry you. And man, stop lying to these girls. They know you lying. There's always gonna be a simp out there with his cape on. Exactly, Shower. She said these pink folks with power have been cucking and pimping since the country's inception. Right? They have. But don't nobody care. All these dudes that's running around here simping for Cassie, acting like she's some victim, they not gonna talk about them guys. Right now to this day, Bill Belichick is getting sympathy. They already trying to say that Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend, and mind you, Bill Belichick like 83 or something, they trying to say his 24-year-old girlfriend, they already laying the groundwork that she's taking advantage of him. Already. They're laying the groundwork that this woman is taking advantage of Bill Belichick, and he's not in his right mind, all kind of stuff just to give him an out in case she ever flip on him. If she ever say Bill was doing this, doing that, he's an old creep, they already got the groundwork laid to say Bill Belichick was being taken advantage of in his elderly age by this little young, thirsty thought. But they ain't gonna do that for no brother. And when you a brother, oh, you should have known better, man. You should have known better. Oh, Shannon Sharp ain't got no business messing with no 22-year-old girl. Why would Shannon mess with a 19-year-old girl? Bro, shut up. The same reason why kings in the Bible mess with young 14, 15-year-old girls. Historically, men do that. Historically, it's not right. No, in these day and age, it's not right to be messing with nobody that's underage. But if this is a grown woman of age, then this is 2 consenting adults. Now, just because your morality says you're not okay with, I would never date a woman that's 20 years younger than me. Okay, that's your own morality, but that's not against the law. Some people say I would never eat swine. I could never eat a pig. A pig is filthy beast. A pig is disgusting. You say, man, that's you, man. I love pig. I eat a pig from the rooter to the tooth. Right? Everybody got their own ism or schism. Smash the like button, y'all. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Will say, hell yeah, they out here campaigning for child marriage. I seen it. They're trying to change the name from pedo to minor attracted person. Yep. Todd French 600 in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says debate. Which genre has the most evil villains? Kung Fu, sci-fi, country western, drama and suspense, or mafia? We were debating this. I said Kung Fu. The most evil villains? Yeah, I would have to say Kung Fu movie. If we're thinking about it like that. Most evil villains, yeah, Kung Fu movie. I would have to hear some of the arguments to see exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I would have to hear the arguments. But anyway, somebody was up here barbecuing. Look, see that coal? That's coal, charcoal. If somebody had their grill up here barbecuing, but they shouldn't have dropped that coal on the ground like that. They should have put it in a bag. I know it probably was hot though. Somebody gonna come clean it up later. No, my favorite Kung Fu villain was in the movie Clan of the White Lotus or Fist of the White Lotus, the Lotus Chief, man. What was his name? Yeah, the Lotus Chief. Yeah, man, that dude, man, he used to crack me up when I was younger watching that, man. Man, these dudes kept coming back trying to beat him. He just whoop them and laugh at him. You think you're good, but you're not, you know. How dare you challenge me with your so-called Kung Fu? Man, he just used to beat the mess out of them cats, man. Pancho Villa, what's happening? The condo said the sound and the view is therapeutic. Me too. That's why I be out here. And then lames be telling me, oh man, why you be going to these weird spots, man? These weird spots. So this is a weird spot to come out and see nature? But you dudes be sitting in your baby mama car talking crazy? Man, shut up, man. So how do I feel about white South Africans coming over to America? I don't like it, and I don't like Elon Musk either. But you know, it is what it is. These people were conquerors. These people were racist. They benefited from the apartheid system. They came to to South Africa, stole land from the African native people there, then created a system to where they can destroy these people and treat them as third-class citizens, lower than dirt. And then when the government flips it and says, okay, we're going to start paying back these people to charge ruin, now the whole world crying for the white Afrikaners. Oh, this is not right. Two wrongs don't make it right. What you're doing to them is, this is not good. I'm seeing people all over the news, like crying for these people, like, this is not right. They're taking their farmland. Wait a minute. So you think it's wrong to take back what they stole? You think there's nothing, man, bro, you can't make this stuff, man. These people is nuts, bro. And what black folks gotta stop doing, stop trying to convince white folks about your plight. They know your plight. They don't care, bro. This is survival of the fittest. the weak versus the strong. Are you a wolf or are you a sheep? They understand that philosophy. Black folks keep trying to prove to white, hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you my history. Let me tell you what y'all did. They already know that. They don't care, bro. The white folks just trying to do some good. They already know what time it is. The rest of them is stone cold savage racists, and then you ain't finna convince them of nothing. They don't care. Said stream Shaolin versus Wu-Tang 2. I ain't never seen part 2. It's a movie. Yeah, I ain't never seen part 2. Amazon Prime got a lot of kung fu movies on there. One of my favorite movies is Dragon Fist with Jackie Chan. I love that movie. I love Five Fingers of Death. I love Five Deadly Venoms. I love, like I said, Fist of the White Lotus. I love Executioners of Shaolin. What else? Even I love all Bruce Lee movies. There's a lot of good kung fu movies I like, man. Oh yeah, 36 Chambers is fire. Challenge of the Masters is good. Oh, there you go, Will. Kid with the Golden Arms. I might watch that tonight if I can find it. Kid with the Golden Arms was the truth. Oh, I'm gonna tell you. I finally watched all of the what's the movie called? I don't know why I'm having a brain fart right now. Bruce Lee teacher. Well, Bruce Lee, the Ip Man, Ip Man movies. You know, I used to call it IP Man and shit. And then the homie told me, he said, no, it's Ip Man. I said, I ain't know, I'm so ghetto, I'm calling it IP Man. I just watched all the Ip Man joints. Man, that was a bad boy there. I had to watch. It took me a while to watch all of them because I was trying to find the ones that had the English dub on them. Todd French 600 in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, them kung fu villains are off the chain. They do in everyone. Women, kids, whole villages. Since I have seen some brutal villains, but them dudes are wild. Shaking my head. Yeah, they is. Yeah, they was, man. What's up, DP Rocker? Slick Tom. Said I see the Ip Man from Mike Tyson in it. Yeah, I watched all of them. Yeah, I seen it. Mike Tyson was throwing them, man. He was throwing them with him. I can't remember what that movie was called with Jet Li, with his son. Was it something of Shaolin, Legends of Shaolin or something? With his son, he told his son to sit out there. He was disciplining his son. Told him to sit out there and hold his leg up in the air, and them little kids came bullying him, and his son whooped on him. What's the name? I forgot the name of that movie. I think it's called Legends of Shaolin. Yeah, Legends Shaolin. Anyway, man, I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I think I'm gonna get me a sub today. I think I'm gonna get me a young sub today, man. But anyway, I'll try in a minute, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I'll be back on my regular stream yard tomorrow, my regular time. So I ain't gonna be out here. But shout out to y'all brothers and sisters. Thank y'all for joining me. Smash that like button on the way out. Share this video. I'll try in a minute. Deuces.